Welcome back to Riverside Royals Dynasty here in NCAA Football 14 College Revamped. Last episode, we lost a heartbreaker against San Diego State. The only time in this dynasty that we have actually lost them. Our perfect record is now gone. We are no longer receiving votes for the top 25. We're in season 4. We were ready to take that step up, but turns out maybe just a year away. Today, Wyoming stands in our way. I think we are hosting a recruit or two, though. Am I right about that? Let's see here. You know, it is week 10. I don't know that we have anyone scheduled. It's interesting that for these visit scheduled guys, we still have points. We won 42-14. Why are they still in visit scheduled? Can we schedule again? It's not how this works. So I'm not sure why that's still here. I figured that would be gone by now. Maybe it's just so we can see the other guys with visits scheduled, or like where their other scheduled visits are. I don't really know why that would be there, though. Yeah, we get nothing in week 10, so we're just playing for the win here. Wyoming is a pretty good team. They're 5-3, we are 5-2, so very similar records here. And of course, not going to show too much recruiting at the start of this episode, as I went over in depth at the end of last episode, and I will be doing that at the end of this one as well. After the games, there is a lot of stuff still that happens. We are hosting a decent team. Hopefully we can win. Blackout unis in full effect. Wyoming could cause us some problems, but we just need to play our game. Michael Ham is back for this episode and for this game. Our passing offense has been very good. Our rushing offense, not so much. Now, they are showing rushing touchdowns, but I believe only for our running backs, because those numbers, I don't know if those are accurate, unless we have the second most rushing touchdowns in the nation, which I guess is possible. It's probably, it's rank. So I guess we've been very good. Never mind. Andy Byers has quite a lot of them. Need to have plenty more with Reggie Gonzalez and, of course, Willie Briggs and company, Denario Watson in that conversation as well. Let's go ahead and get this win. Let's play our game. We need to play a lot better than we did last time around. Too many mistakes on defense. We allowed a ton of points. Greg Hall was missing tackles. It felt like nobody played all that well besides Alan Hart. Need to be better today, and this is an opportunity to bounce back. Let's do it. We are getting a bit of a crowd going here in Riverside. Each and every week, it feels like more and more folks attend the game. It's kind of an old way to say people, but not much of a return, as we will be facing Sean Chambers. Believe this is the first time in the series we faced Wyoming. They are in the Mountain West. However, they are not within our division, so I guess it would make sense that we wouldn't play every year, but here they are on the schedule, and we'll see if we can defeat them. Swen is their running back, and it looks like he will be the option there, but Chambers keeps it and loses 4. Joel Pitts getting us off started on a nice note. 4-yard loss for Wyoming. We're blitzing. Is this going to be a run-heavy offense? Seems to be, but look at the speed. Swen's off to the races already. Sims drags him down, but Titus Swen has 27. Man, that offensive line really burst out onto the scene. Clemens got pancaked. Wow. All right, so they're fairly athletic up front. I mean, that was just too much speed for my entire team to handle. This seems like it'll be a very run-oriented team, as Malik James cannot make the tackle. Greg Hall in pursuit, and he drags him down, but it's another big gain for Wyoming, as we have to change our defensive approach, because clearly it's going to be a lot of running the football. This is actually going to be a pass, though. As soon as I'm ready to stop the run, Chambers going to get sacked. McDuffie was in there. Let's see who gets credit for it. It's going to be Phil Walker, the freshman D tackle. Nice play up the middle. I mean, completely overwhelming this Wyoming team that has, I've been off to a weird start. They've had a couple huge plays and then a couple big losses. So I'm not even sure what to think about this team so far. It's a nice hit from Craig Jackson, the sophomore. Swen only gets 2. 3rd and 22. Joel Pitts is in at linebacker for whatever reason. And that's going to be a check down. Very comfortable with that. 7 yards from Marcotte. But that may be a long field goal try. This could even be a punt. They're in field goal formations, but what do I say all the time? And I'm okay with this being reviewed. If this gets overturned, this is going to be definitely a punt, but that is at least 1 foot down. That's all you need. That is going to be standing. But what do college kickers do all the time? They miss. It's going to be a miss. College kickers miss. This is a 52-yard attempt. This is not going in. Kick is up, and it's in! He drilled it! And oh my goodness, Ohio State was unranked, and is upset number 2 Penn State. The number 2 team is down. CJ Stroud has led the Buckeyes to a big home victory. Garrett Wilson with a couple of huge catches, and the number 2 team has dropped off. Ohio State surely will be ranked after that. They were getting votes anyway. They were just on the outside of the top 25. And I think that will certainly secure them straight into the top 25. It feels good to have Michael Ham back. Look at him slot left. And we're going to run. Oh, my goodness. We're going to get it to Michael Ham, but he can't hold on. I was going to just dump it off to the running back, but he got tackled. I kind of like these Wyoming unis, too. It's like they're close to being good. I don't think they're quite there. Like, they're okay. So we'll find Blake Hayford. Pretty good game last week for the freshman. And I'd like to get the tight end more involved in the offense. He's only going to get better as the series goes on. He's a true freshman, so I think the sky really is the limit with him. He's not the greatest player in the world right now, but we have something there as Elgin Collins will hold on through a huge hit. First down, Riverside. Love to see some big plays today. It's nice to have Michael Ham back in the lineup. He offers us that deep threat that we really didn't have in the past couple weeks, and maybe you could say that's why we lost to San Diego State, as this pass rush is kind of screaming a little bit. Anytime I get vertical routes on the field, I feel like I am constantly under pressure. If we're going to get out with Byers, and Byers has pretty good speed. We're going to duck out of bounds, though. 23-yard pickup from Andy. Yeah, just saw some space to get out, and we're going to make them account for the quarterback run, and once that happens, it's going to open up so many different things. See what read option can do. As I'm going to guess they're going to play the quarterback, but Byers is open, and he'll get 6. Bubble wide open, quick throw to Duval. Wow, he got leveled. We get 2 yards. I need better blocking down the field because I think that can be and should be a guaranteed first down when they play off like that. But on 3rd and 2, Reggie Gonzalez will get it. And he's got space. And he takes a big hit, but gets the first down. Okay. We're moving with Byers. Ton of space up the middle, and he'll slide for 9. Good move from the offense. And it is 2nd and 1. Could go back to Willie Briggs here, who is our star player today. Why is that? Michael Ham will catch it, and they're going to give him the first with forward progress. More drags. This time, Aaron Duval, and he breaks a tackle. He's trying to get up and go. Maybe he didn't get anything down. He was just sitting on top of a defender, perhaps. Gotta love the heart, the effort. And it is 2nd and goal. We'll try a pitch. And we got a blocker out there, and Reggie Gonzalez will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Riverside. 4-yard run from Gonzalez. And that is a 7-3 lead for the Royals. Ooh, big game. Florida, Georgia. The number 1 team's taking on the number 3 team. And we'll see if JT Daniels can lead Georgia over the Gators. That's going to go nowhere. Titus Swen swallowed up by Craig Jackson and other members of the front 7. A lot of guys in there making that group tackle. 2nd and 11. This seems like they're going to be running the football. See, this switches sides. It does. Swen up the middle. He's going to redirect, stay on his feet, and does get 2. It's a good effort. But it is 3rd and 9 now. We've done a good job here. As soon as we figured out this was going to be a big, run game, we've put the necessary pieces in place to stop that. But maybe they can pass too. Alex Brown for a first. In the gap is Malik, and he cannot make the tackle. He's a little bit undersized to play basically middle linebacker. I get that. But it was a good effort. 2nd and 3. Let's press, actually. This could still be a run. Let's play action. And it's going to be a screen. Andrews breaks a tackle of Greg Hall, but eventually goes down. I think that's Pop Jackson who would make the tackle. That was a crazy play design. I mean, it certainly confused Pop Jackson a lot at first, but he came over to finish the play. So you got to love that. Got to love the effort. And it is 3rd and 6. Now, we allowed a 3rd down conversion the previous 3rd down. Let's not have that happen this time, but it goes to Andrews. He breaks a tackle, and oh my goodness, Jackson got thrown off. Alfonso Andrews is going to be a tough player to tackle so far. Man, that is a hard-fought couple of yards. Okay, we're having tackling issues again. This happened last week, and it looks like it's going to happen this game as well. As Swen will take it. Huge hit, but he gets 8. And I'd rather face Titus Swen at this point than Alfonso Andrews. I've seen Alfonso Andrews, what, for 1 carry and 2 catches now, and he breaks tackles, it looks like, on every single time he touches the football. As there is Swen. He's a little bit faster. He breaks a tackle, too. He breaks another tackle. Seems like I don't want to face any of these backs. Titus Swen for 20+. Start of the 2nd quarter now. 1st and goal for Wyoming. This is delay. Hall ran past him. Jackson can't make the tackle. And Joseph Brown is there. Dude, we're going to have problems today. 3rd and goal. Bringing Joseph Brown up and the other Brown in motion. Trying to get after the quarterback, and it's a quick throw and a touchdown to Jackson Marcotte. Wyoming takes the lead. Ah, man, what do you say about that? Just, they made right plays. See, the thing with offense and defense is, it isn't always, oh, what did we do wrong there? Sometimes it's just good execution, nothing you can do. Fire sacked. In 3rd and 23, we've done ourselves no favors here. I mean, stuff like holding really gets you in some tough situations as we're going to try to get out and up. Byers has space. I mean, that's just getting herself in a better punting position there. Probably should have taken a shot down the field, but we're going to bring on McMahon and try to pin him deep. But, you know, based on what we're looking at, it's probably impossible, but we will punt it back. Need Washington to make a tackle, and they'll call for the fair catch. Offense has to be better. It's just when they stop the run and then you go to the pass, or you have a holding, or get sacked, or whatever happens, you know, when you lose a bunch of yardage like that and you're in your own end zone, it's drive over, basically. Defense needs to step up to draw, get off it all. Good tackle by Craig Jackson, but Swen does pick up 4. 3rd and 4. What do we do here? I think we try and get aggressive. Let's show him a man look and count on our guys to make plays. Craig Jackson already with 4 tackles. I like how we match up here. It's just one-on-ones. We got to make tackles. Got to make tackles. Chambers trying to get out. That ball's coming out. And Tim Washington thinks he's playing soccer. Use your hands, Tim. Get the interception. House it. He's got no hands. He's got no hands. Hopefully in year 2 we'll catch more interceptions. But man, I switched. I didn't even try. Willie Briggs back to return. We got blocker set up. We got a pancake. We got some good action. We got Briggs. Be a little bit faster, Willie. Not a bad return. 17 yards. How can we exploit this defense? Play the running back. We're going to pitch it to him. They got on the quarterback after. Gonzalez has space. He's stiff-arming down the sideline, and he has 28. They played Reggie Gonzalez out of the backfield first, so we kept it with Byers, and then they totally committed to the quarterback, pitch it back to the 5-star freshman, and he had space. He showed the speed. He showed the strength down the field. Nice play as our offense might be getting going. That could be the spark that we need to go ahead in this game. Little screen to Humphreys. She's not that type of a receiver. Plain and simple. Not that type of a receiver. Could run some speed option, though. Byers up the middle. He'll break a tackle and get to a 3rd and short situation. 40 yards rushing for Andy Byers. We love our dual threat quarterbacks. I like the bubble screen on this a lot. If it's not open, we're going to scramble. Bubble screen is open, though. And that is a first down, Riverside. Who says no if we go to Hayford here? Just didn't have the time. Getting killed out here, man. I need protection. Andy Byers needs this O-line to step up. Because we had the corner route. Or at least we had a good chance to make a play. We're going to throw to the end zone. Collins has a touchdown. They sent some type of exotic blitz that left Elgin Collins wide open. And the junior puts us on top. I don't know what they were doing, but complete miscommunication in the secondary. And we'll take advantage of that for the Elgin Collins score. Royals retake the lead 14-10. You gotta make a play in space. Sims, nice tackle. Swen loses 5. They're gonna call that a rush. It was a swing pass, but behind the line, so that does count as a rushing attempt, but it is a very nice play from Ezekiel Sims in space. Now, we don't usually make those tackles. I mean, you've seen linebackers miss those today, but the corner makes a really nice play. We're gonna stay over the middle. It's a big gain. Isaiah Nayer with the 17-yard gain. That's super open. This time Alex Brown gets 18. I mean, when they pass the ball, they move the ball. When they run the ball, they move the ball too, pretty much. So I'm not sure how we are going to stop this team. We just need to string 3 nice plays in a row and force a punt. Jackson, oh, that's such great read and react, and he doesn't make the tackle. Ezekiel Sims has been a better tackler than Craig Jackson today, which is bizarre. Damn. We got to wrap up in those situations, man. I mean, Craig Jackson, great read and react, and we come away with, you know, allowing 8 yards. It's got to be better than that. Joseph Brown in pursuit, and oh my goodness, more missed tackles. We're getting killed out here because no one can wrap up. Drag them down. Another first down for the Mustangs. Oh, huge hit by Hall. Andrews went airborne, but he didn't fumble. I mean, Joseph Brown shot the gap there. Left Greg Hall in a one-on-one, which we'll take every time, by the way. If we know it's a run like that, and we can let the linebackers make plays in the gaps, as Andrews has a touchdown. Oh my God. We had the lane. How are we giving it up? We sealed it off. This team sometimes, man. I mean, it still plays like a community college, because it is. Quick throw. That's a little dangerous. Duval dropped it anyway. There's no point in making a dangerous throw if we're not going to get any yards. I just thought we'd have an opportunity to catch and run. But we should try to get a little bit more aggressive, and we might take a shot down the field here. We just haven't had the time, and Byers is already under pressure. I need Reggie Gonzalez to get out there and make a block. He bumped him, made the block, though. We're going to step out of bounds for 14. Man, this is getting tough. I feel like the coverage down the field has been so good for Wyoming today. At least from what I've seen, we really haven't had an opportunity to take advantage of any big mistake. And that was barely open. Amazing throw from Andy Byers as we get it to John Humphreys. I mean, he had a free release off the line, basically, won instantly. And the coverage got so much better that he came back to basically make a play. As we're going to juke with Byers. Just slide. Getting real dangerous there, but I like living dangerously. Andy Byers can get it done as we push just 1 yard over Wyoming's total yardage on the game. They do have the lead, though, which is what matters most, obviously. And we're going to throw for him, and it's nearly intercepted. I thought that safety was playing over to the sideline. He drifted back in as soon as I tried to throw it. Nearly disastrous. 2nd and 10. Play action. Throwing the out. Great timing with Elgin Collins, who's had a very good game today. Even if it's just 2 catches or 3 catches, he's been all over the place. Good blocks. Gonzalez uses the power. He falls forward. That's a face mask. We're going to have the ball half the distance to the goal. That's exactly what that is. Nice run from Reggie Gonzalez. And that will be on the 1. Is it on the 1? Ball's on the 1 yard line. We got to punch it in. Willie Briggs in the backfield. Read option. Byers keeps it. I mean, that D lineman's an idiot. He played the quarterback, and then he's like, nah, he doesn't have it. Great deception from Byers, and a rushing touchdown for him. It's got to be double-digit rushing touchdowns on the season for Andy Byers, easily. As that is a good way to end half number one. Still 58 seconds. Wyoming could very well put up points. We've seen them make some big plays today. We know they have it in them. It's going to be chunk yardage to their receivers down the field. It's going to be, you know, big gains from the backs who break tackles. So it's going to be very tough to stop them here. I know 55 seconds, but they have 3 timeouts. Clock stops at first downs momentarily at least. It's very doable. It just depends whether they want to or not, and it depends on whether our players want to make tackles. Those are the big variables. Chambers going to run. Big hit, Jackson. That is short of the first down, though, so they're going to be forced to use a timeout. Greg Jackson's 6th tackle so far. Could be even more if he knew how to tackle in every situation. 2nd and 1. I'm player locked. That's no good. Throwing boundary out of bounds. 3rd and 1. Still going to pass. Chambers taking off. Chandler can't wrap him up. And wow, look at the agility from Chambers. So quick. Trusting man coverage. I like man. It's worked out for us before. Just need these players to make plays. Chambers gonna run, and he's gonna get sacked. He loses 3. They're going into the hurry up. I like these man blitzes. This quarterback doesn't seem to be able to handle it too well. Chambers has looked good today, but this might be the way to beat him. He gets sacked again. We're gonna call a timeout. Force them to sweat a little bit. It's 3rd and 17. I don't think they're gonna convert. Let's say this play takes 5 seconds. We're going to at least force them to punt, and maybe we have a shot at the end zone. That's the plan anyways. We'll see what ends up happening. Chambers sacked again. Adrian Chandler got to him. We'll call our final timeout. Actually, we have 1 left. Hold on. 17 seconds. We might have 2 plays here. We got to force them to make a play. That's why you call timeouts. Briggs with an opportunity to return. He'll make a man miss. Power through another, take a big shot. 9 seconds and a timeout, though. We got Michael Ham back in the game. Injured for the past couple weeks. He is our resident big threat. Deep threat. Big play guy. Safety's coming up. We got one-on-one. We're airing it out. Ham! He can't catch it. Wow, we had him. That ball needed to come out actually a tick later, I think. Try to go deep again. Ham has a free release at the line, throwing it up deep, and we got him! Michael Ham, touchdown as time expires. 56 yards down the field, touchdown in the 2nd quarter in the 1st half. What a play. How are you leaving that open? They knew exactly what we wanted to do, and they still get beat. What a way to end half number 1. 28-17 Royals. Michael Ham, welcome back. And not only do we score a big touchdown in the 1st half, we get the football to start the 2nd half. Let's keep going. I like to see those last 5 drives. 4 touchdowns. Got to eliminate that punt. That's the only thing. 2nd and 8. We got Byers. We got space. Byers pushed out after 12. I'm liking speed option. Andy Byers probably looking at a 100-yard rushing game again. Seems to do that all the time. It's so fun to scramble with. Because we're going to do the same thing here. And we got so much space up the middle. Juking outside is Andy Byers and sliding, avoiding contact for another big Royals gain. I mean, they just came up the middle. If you don't have a contain on, you're going to get beat on the sideline. It's just what's going to happen. In 3rd and 2, do we work the bubble here? Let's see what gets open. Sick play. I mean, we had it. Inside receiver open, but it didn't work. Of course, we're going to go for this. I mean, this is out of field goal range for our kicker, Finch. But this is in Reggie Gonzalez territory. Byers, though, has the 1st down and more. Took an unnecessary shot. Tried to slide, but it didn't register. As that sometimes happens when you change direction a little bit. But it's not the worst. He's healthy. Let's streak Hayford. Let's see how that works. Works as a little bit of a clear out. Elgin Collins with space. That is 9 yards in that receiver screen. 2nd and 1 run. Gonzalez powers through for the first down. The football came out! Recovered by a Hicks of Wyoming. Was he down first? They're going to take another look at this. I don't really know what just happened there. I just saw that the football was on the ground, but I think he might have been down. It looks like that knee came down. Unless it's on the Wyoming defender, this one should be Riverside football, no fumble. Let's see the call. Reverse. Riverside retains possession. That's big. We could not afford a turnover in that spot. We are up 2 scores, but how quickly that can change in college football. Blitzing. Gonzalez open out of the backfield. He has the angle, and he has the touchdown. Way to bounce back after the pretend fumble. Reggie Gonzalez just using the speed to get the corner and then using the power to push into the end zone. 35-17 Riverside. Getting the football to start the second half has proven to be pretty large, as Florida fighting to defend the Bulldogs. But they're coming for him. 1-point game, 3rd quarter. Chambers gonna run, and he's gonna slide. Dude, I swear, and I wasn't talking during it. You guys might be able to hear it in the edit. Was my crowd chanting, "We want Bama"? That's literally insane after last time we played Alabama and we got murdered. That's intentional grounding, by the way. Pass interference! Wow. Greg Hall on a screen?
Automatic first down.
That's insanity. Coach Dangus cannot believe it. I can't believe it. What is that? Major bailout. It's another run. More space. Brown, huge shot. That's Sam Brown, too. That's not even the big hitting freshman safety, Joseph Brown. That is Sam Brown. The, well, former DB turned linebacker. Doesn't play a ton. It's a slant, and that's another nice play made by Sam Brown. He's having a pretty good drive so far. It is 2nd and 10, though. We need to get outside. Don't let him get the corner. Football came loose, and it's pushed out of bounds by Clemens. No shot. There is the hard-hitting safety, Joseph Brown, by the way. He laid quite the shot, punched the football right out, and then Clemens had a chance to pick it up, but he's playing soccer. He and Tim Washington got to talking, and they're like, why bother using our hands? Is that even allowed? Are we goalies? Get your head in the game. Pick up the freaking football when it's on the ground. I can't believe that. 3rd and 3, play action. Is he going to run? He's going to run. And he's going to throw off a would-be tackler and then slide. That's just showing off at that point. I don't even know what's happened this drive, dude. I mean, it's bailout after bailout after bailout for the Cowboys. It's a run. It is. Malik James can't tackle him. He's still going. Hart can't tackle him. Sims in pursuit, drags him down. Titus Swen with another big gain. He's a high-effort runner. I mean, he broke minimum 2 tackles on this play. Ran past another, like, 3 or 4. He is a problem. I mean, Alfonso Andrews has been pretty awesome, too. He had another nice run. Hall in the gap. Just good blocking, too. Washington can't tackle. He ran past Sam Brown, and Jackson can't tackle him. It's back-to-back 22-yard runs. This one goes for a touchdown. And Wyoming not done yet. Still fighting. And they might as well just give it to Titus Swen or Alfonso Andrews every play, and they're going to win. Nothing we can do right now. Georgia has taken the lead. JT Daniels with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Channing Tindall is the defensive player of the game so far they're going to show, with a tackle and 2 for loss and an assisted tackle. All right, maybe. 1st and 10. Reggie Gonzalez will get it on the counter. He's got space. He's got speed. Reggie Gonzalez sees daylight. Gonzalez down the field. Makes 3 miss. Trying to stay on his feet, but can't. Pushed out after 39. Oh, I like that. Look at the burst out of the backfield. And then 3 Wyoming players tried to make a play. He got them all moving. He had them all faked out. Just couldn't keep his balance after it. What an effort. What a play. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever seen a juke where 3 players got faked out before. It's wide open. Collins. Nice catch. Maybe his 5th of game. 80 yards for Elgin Collins. Again, not someone that gets the football a ton, but he is having a very nice game today. We're going to check down, stay in bounds. Reggie, use some of that power. You only get 3. You know what? We got to use power in one-on-one spots, and we got to use the elusiveness in spots like that. That's nearly picked. Didn't have the right timing. 3rd and 7. Who wants to be a hero? Throwing a Humphreys behind him. Didn't have the timing on that right either. And they want us to go for it on 4th and 7. I would probably be comfortable with a field goal here. Let's see, 38-24. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to call a timeout. Can Finch drill from this range? Kick is up and just sneaking through. 38-24 now. I thought it was really important to make it a 2-touchdown game. It's exactly what we do. We're going to dial up the pressure here. Going to bring up the safety. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper of some sort. I can't even believe what's happening. That's the weirdest 20-yard run I've probably seen. I want to know what that play was supposed to be. Chambers under pressure. He'll break a tackle and eventually get sacked. Joel Pitts, 2nd tackle for loss of the game. And this one could not come at a bigger time. Trying to fend off the lead here at the end of the 3rd quarter. Tim Washington probably would have grabbed him down if he wasn't there, but you never know with the broken tackles that we've seen so far in this game. That space to the outside. Brown with a nice push out, but it's 3rd and 3. Hey, this is a very convertible down and probably 4-down territory. If you're Wyoming, I think it would have to be. So we need a big tackle for loss here. I'm bringing the safety up. Clemens through the gap. Big hit. Swen loses 2. I mean, you're acting like you've had a great game, Bruce. I don't think it's been the case, but nice play. And now we will force a punt on 4th and 5. I really think that tackle for loss is the difference here between getting the football back and watching Wyoming get a 1st down on us. Big punt. Not even going to return this. And get the ball at the 20. You know, it's been a good game so far. A lot of scrambling from that man, Andy Byers. He has so far been the player of the game. Just making it happen through the air and on the ground. He has been incredible. And we'll need him to be on this drive. We'll need him to be. Start of the 4th quarter. Want to definitely work Reggie Gonzalez a little bit. He's had a couple big plays. And he's at 9 rushes for 103 yards and a touchdown. I mean, this is kind of the big game I guess we were looking for from him. This is really like a huge breakout game for him, I guess. But it's been a couple of big plays. Not so much incredible consistency, but he hasn't necessarily even had all that many touches. And I guess that was 3rd down. I thought that was 2nd down. Well, there you go. That was something. We'll have a shot to return this on the punt from McMahon. Mayfield out there. And our defense has been firing at him recently. Of course, you know, with the running backs, plural probably, with Alfonso Andrews as well, Titus Swen. They've beat us a bit today. They're capable of making some big plays, but we just need to hold strong for one more quarter. That's really it. 3rd and 3. It's a delay, and wow, he had space up the middle. Abandon the gap. Clemens with the tackle. 1st down. I was just kind of confused. Misdirection there, and they found the space. 1st and 17 after a clipping penalty. To be a run up the middle, and Clemens met Swen in the gap and did not let him advance. 2nd time we've seen that. All right, Clemens starting to heat up a little bit. Hey, this is the time for it. 4th quarter, trying to hold a lead. This is when we need our defensive players to play at their very best. 2nd and 15 now for Wyoming. To be a pitch left. Jackson out there. Just hold the edge. Force him out. Good job. 3rd and 13. Trying to stay with the running back. Chambers breaks a sack and finally goes down. Adrian Chandler finished the job. His 2nd sack of the game. Who got there first? Greg Hall. Why is he missing so many tackles lately? That's not the Greg Hall I know. That's not the Hall monitor. Even Craig Jackson too. These guys just haven't been wrapping up. 4th and 22. Wyoming's going to go for it. Chambers going to throw it. Greg Hall, big hit. And that is a turnover on downs for Wyoming. And that could be the game. We're in shoe clock mode at this point. Gonzalez looked like he was trying to get something going there. There's no blocking. Screen's as good as a run, right? Correct. Maybe even better. Get out there. Gonzalez still on his feet. Jukes back inside. Spins back outside. Flips. And gets 19. Trying to follow the blockers to make something happen there. It was nice that we were actually able to get the outside, following the guard who picked that up. Then we juked back inside, spun, and then crazy flip. Byers will keep. We got blockers up the middle. Andy Byers has speed. And that is a nice 23-yard gain. Yeah, Byers has 133 yards on the ground. He's starting to get things going too, man. Byers has played so well at times. It really sucks this is the final year of Andy Byers. We really deserve another one, but it's just not to be with the injury. Play action. Byers flushed out of the pocket. He's running. He's getting to the outside. Stiff arming, 8-yard gain. First down, 1st and goal, Riverside. Run up the middle is Gonzalez. Powering forward. Touchdown, Reggie Gonzalez. Yeah, this is a bona fide breakout game for Reggie. We were wondering when his first huge game would be, and it's here. Well over 100 yards rushing. Plenty of yards receiving as well. And at least a touchdown, if not more than that, as Florida has held on to beat Georgia. Despite the best efforts of JT Daniels, the Bulldogs have come up short. It's too much. Florida holds number 1. Lobbing it up. That's going to be completed. Over the middle and intercepted by Craig Jackson. That should be the game. First turnover the entire game. And Craig Jackson, it looks like he's going to have a pretty good stat line. 6 tackles and a pick. Listen, doesn't matter what happened the rest of the game. It's a game-clinching play. A first down absolutely ends the game here. So we'll get outside. Gonzalez is tired, and he'll lose 4. That'll hurt the stat line a little bit. But that is game over. The Riverside Royals have had a huge bounce-back win. Tough loss to San Diego State last week, but this one certainly felt good. It was really close in the first half, but we just blew them out in the second half, which, you know, is super, super good for morale. And it's just nice to win. I like winning. Hate to lose. And Andy Byers pretty much carried 209 yards through the air, 100 plus on the ground. I mean, Reggie Gonzalez had a great game too, but it's been the Andy Byers show. He does everything, whether it's, you know, running read option, slinging it deep, throwing through tight windows. He has been awesome. Let's go ahead and check out the stat lines. Andy Byers, 3 touchdowns, no picks, over 200 yards passing. Rushing, Reggie Gonzalez had 16 for 123 and 2 touchdowns, 7.6 per carry. Could be even better if we weren't just trying to run the clock out at the end of the game. Andy Byers, 141 on the ground and a touchdown. Great stuff. And then receiving, Elgin Collins led the way. 5 catches for 80 yards and a touchdown. Gonzalez actually had 3 total touchdowns today with a receiving touchdown. Michael Ham, the big play guy, made a big play over the top. Big touchdown. Is he injured? Why does he have the injury thing? Tell me Michael Ham's not injured again. No. Ezekiel Sims led the team in tackles. So many tackles for loss in this episode. Unbelievable. 2 for Pitts, Jackson, Walker, and Chandler. And then 2 sacks for Phil Walker and Adrian Chandler. 1 for Joel Pitts and Pop Jackson. And a pick for Craig Jackson as well. Also have a forced fumble for Joseph Brown. It's a good game. Arkansas beat number 14 Auburn. Memphis over Cincy. They're unranked. Interesting week. And we are officially bowl qualified with our 6th win. Let's go. First bowl berth in Riverside Royals history. And we have a bunch of games in a row. Let's check out scouting, though, or recruiting at the start of week 11. So a lot of this isn't new. Man, look at this. Dave McQueen and Robert Parsons. McQueen and Parsons both have commit to San Diego State. I think they were on visits when we lost to San Diego State. At San Diego State. So that's unfortunate. We do have some big recruits ready to visit, though, in Adam Daniel, TJ Fields, and Marion Bates, who is listed at quarterback. Interestingly enough. Some recruiting battles still going on. But we should be able to build up some momentum beating Fresno State. A little bit unfortunate to lose out on those two players. I will say, though, they're not all that good. David McQueen's a 65. It's whatever. He's fast. Like, he's not bad. But he's not all that good. And then Robert Parsons. I mean, losing to San Diego State at San Diego State was big. And, of course, he is gone. Would have been pretty good. However, if you look at guard right now for us, we got Jamar Cutler already, who's better. We're probably going to be in really good position to get J.D. Lewis, who's visiting in week 12. I think we got him over Air Force. Could be a recruiting battle as well. But we didn't really need Robert Parsons. 5'11", 317, 5'11". Dude's built like a bowling ball. 5'11", 317. I don't know why that's so funny to me. It may be because I see offensive line at 6'6", 259 and 6'4", 286, and he's shorter than the shortest one by 5 inches, and he's heavier than the heaviest one by 40 pounds. You would have been a little fun fat boy to get. It's just funny in comparison. If you are that height and weight, I'm sorry if you feel like I'm making fun of you. It's just funny to see in comparison. But yeah, we got a lot of extra points now. Sam Wesley, we're probably going to get. He's just like, whatever. He's not that bad. He's just never going to be that good. Could offer him a scholarship and probably get him. Let's put more points on J.D. Lewis. I'd like to secure that. We got the lead on Marcus Miller, though. The New Jersey corner to build up that pipeline. Terrence Brown, we're fighting for. We're in the conversation more now. We're above the projected lock cutoff now, which before we were below it. We're moving into the lead on Willie Hollins. We're in there now, but as you can see, the other schools have not offered him scholarships. So if we can get him visited, I think we can get him locked up. Jason Lesser, we're going to take off our board. Chris Morris, we could still get. I think, are we the only school to offer him? So we can get him just by putting points into him pretty much. So let's do that. Now, I've been putting points into Andy Watson. Plus 6 gem. Pretty good. But, oh, man. I don't think we're going to be able to get him. But I'm still fine putting in 500 points based on, like, who else we have available. So we're still going to try and get him. I'm going to take Andre Taylor off the board. Adam Sanders we could still get, but I'm not really into 63s. 67. 83 zone coverage with 91 speed isn't bad. Adam Sanders is going to be a scholarship offer, I think. And then we're going to put points in. These other schools have not offered him scholarships. We could potentially win that. I mean, are we going to be able to get Andy Watson? I think there's time still. That's why I'm going to leave those points in. But where else can I get a little wiggle room? Anywhere? I don't think so. Might add some players to the recruiting board if there are some low lock percentage guys that nobody really wants and we can scoop up. There are still going to be some players available that we might be able to get after. So might add some of these guys to the board depending on the position. But that's pretty much going to be the episode. I'll do that off camera. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn, taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud. Speed burst good.